Everybody, welcome to extremely sunny Malibu. As you can tell, I'm in the shade because if I go any further, I'm going to absolutely cook. Today, been riding the brand new 2024 Husqvarna Vitpilen and the 2024 Husqvarna Svartpilen. Now, before I go any further, if anyone that you know says Husqvarna, please go and punch them in the head. It's Husqvarna. Thank you. Anyway, moving on. 58,994 for both of these bikes. They are effectively the same bike. Let's kind of be honest here. Same engine, same suspension, same chassis. Obvious differences being tubed wheels on your Svartpilen with Pirelli Scorpion Rally semi-knobby tires, kind of like a 50-50 tire. Michelin Pilot 6s on your cast aluminum wheeled Vitpilen. Also too, single seat on the Vitpilen, double seat, or passenger seat, whatever you want to call it, on the Svartpilen. Also here, slightly higher bend in the bars, although the bars are still a one-piece bar compared to what you get on the Vitpilen. Interestingly, like back when the Vitpilen first came out, it was actually a clip-on bar, so it was kind of like a bit of a cafe racer style thing. Now it's basically a styling exercise between all of them. So anyway, new for 2024, 44 horsepower, 27 pounds-feet of torque, 58,999, I think I've already said that for both bikes. Everything's new. New engine, new gearbox, you know, whole thing ground up. I'm not going to tell you the size of your piston pin because that's probably changed as well. Chassis-wise, again, all new. It's a slightly wider chassis, so it's a bit more of a chunkier feel of bike. It's got a bit more solidity about it. But yeah, it's I don't know. I tend to prefer this one because I kind of like that scrambler style. But it is amazing how quickly you can hustle both of these bikes along. Obviously, the Vitpilen is more angled at your road stuff, and you do like those tires on those things are magnificent. You know, Michelin are really kicking ass these days as far as making good street tires go. So I'm very pleased to see these things come out standard on the Vitpilen. As for your suspension is new for this year. It's not, you know, I guess the internal settings are new, but 5 clicks of rebound and compression on your fork, and you get preload and rebound on your shock. Now, 5 clicks of both, you know, compression and rebound, no preload on the fork. They've done that basically to simplify your settings. It's so easy to get lost in, you know, 20 clicks of rebound and 15 clicks of compression, and you do feel a big difference too. Like if you go from all the way out to all the way in, you'll notice a substantial change. I had to put 3 turns of preload on both bikes because I'm a fat bastard and I need to go to the gym. So that fixed up, you know, a lot of the handling issues, especially on this thing. On this one, it wasn't so bad. Oddly enough, I couldn't really figure out why. But anyway, enough about that. Moving on, TFT, new TFT display. You get riding modes now thanks to your ride-by-wire throttle. So you get rain and road modes. You get traction control. You get ABS. You get supermoto mode on your ABS as well. So if you want to be like Mr. Chris Fillmore and back the thing in on the absolute stops and scare the crap out of everybody, you can do that too, as long as you bring it back in like Chris and not send it down the road. That's always a nice feature. Same brakes as well. There, yeah, 4-piston, single 4-piston brakes, monoblock brakes, radial mounted brakes. So yeah, it depends on really what you want out of your bike. You're not going to have too much of a different ride position. Like the ride position is a little bit different, but very hardly noticeable. It's more the styling. It depends on what you want. If you want to go quasi cafe racer, or you want to have your sort of, I don't know, what do you call it, scrambler or whatever they call it these days. I tend to think this one looks a bit cooler, so I'm kind of drifting a little bit towards that. I also like that seat a little bit more as well. I found that one to be just a little bit more comfortable, and the fact that the bars are just that little bit higher as well. The seat was actually on the Vitpilen was actually lowered 15 mil because all this has just slightly been altered. It's similar, but just a little bit different. So anyway, you can get these things for under $6,000. Did I mention that it's $58,999? I think that's the 3rd time that I've said that, which is pretty damn good value, man. Brand new bike for under $6K. You can't get a lot of motorized things under $6,000 that are worth their weight. So yeah, well done from Husqvarna. I really enjoyed it. That little single cylinder motor has a huge amount of punch. You know, when you rip the thing up to 6,000 to 7,000 RPM, it really does go. It's surprising how quickly it sort of takes off. The quick shifter on this one, on the Svartpilen, seemed to, on my test bike at least, seemed to be a little bit off. On this one, on Vitpilen, it was beautiful. Just snap, 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 up and down the gears, lovely. Up and down quick shifter, so you know, as long as you get a good one, you'll be sorted. But yeah, overall really cool bikes. I mean, I've always liked the design style and the ethos behind both the Vitpilen and the Svartpilen. Very husky, you know, it's kind of got that weird kind of edge that people are after. So yeah, good bikes from Husky, they've done well here.